Hello, dear friends. I'm Roland Gunther, homeopath in Royston on Vancouver Island, and welcome to this recording today. Today, I want to talk about landing. Why that? It's middle of December, and we're just about a couple of weeks before Christmas. And with Christmas, we celebrate a birth, either the birth of Christ or the birth or rebirth of the light. Whatever we celebrate, it has to do something with that. And before birth, before any birth, there's a pregnancy. And you know what's happening in a pregnancy? There's a landing happening. The soul comes, and in pregnancy, the first connection with the physical, this is the landing. And it's in a way symbolized and represented in the placenta. Yeah, the placenta is the way the first relationship of the soul, and what the placenta says in if you could speak is you're welcome, you're home here, and you belong. Whenever that landing having is kind of not perfect because mom was distracted, had other problems, emotional or problems, or was physically sick, or was in a difficult life situation, or maybe the pregnancy was not welcome at all. Yeah, then this welcome is lacking or is lacking something, and the result is that a baby is born, and the person that develops from that baby sometimes has the feeling, I don't have solid ground under my feet. Now, this solid ground, we get it from mother, we get it from the substance. The substance materia is the substance of the mother, and we and this is what gives us a solid ground. We can stand somewhere, we can make a stand, take a stand, and we are rooted and grounded in life. Now, here in North America, we're also an immigrant society. That means, as a society, we all have our roots somewhere else, except the native people here that are part of cultures that belong here and that grew up out of the relationship of relating between the people and the land. But all of us immigrants, we lost a little bit, more or less, some of our roots behind somewhere else. That means it very often happens that we float a little bit above the land, that we are not really solid. The land is up for sale, we sell it, we go here, we go somewhere else. There's no really sense of being home. I belong here. Yeah. And there's also always a little bit of vibration of fear in the background. I don't belong. I don't have solid ground. It's all up for sale and up for change and whatever. And with a home, with one's homeland, we usually have a relationship. That means a relationship is a two-way street. That means I receive something, but I also give something back. And a typical sign of an immigrant society is that we are only looking for what can I get out of it. There's no giving back. That means we're out of good relationship. We're out of relationship with the land. Now, we all need landing, really. I'm very serious about it. How can we create land where there's a lack of land under our feet? There's, we can do this through a day by day training and exercise and rituals. Native people sometimes in the morning when they go out and pray, they do this barefoot. It's great. It's something really great. Maybe you keep that for summer, for a warmer time of the year, not necessarily in December. Depends on how warm it is where you are. But even being present to your body and the land under our feet before we pray, with this being present with our body, we can almost like we prepare a container. So the blessing that we call in from the divine, that the blessing we call in with our prayer has a place to land. Just like the soul needs the belly of the mother to land, the child, yeah. So also the blessing of the sign, of the light, of the divine needs a place to land, a container. And this is our body. This is us being connected with our body, and our body being a gift of the land, of earth. And that connects us. And then there's a flow from the divine into through our body into the land. There's many such practices, and I really recommend to develop just a routine ritual where we simply do that every day. That's part of belonging, part of being home somewhere. And in homeopathic terms, we have a remedy made of placenta. Many women, when they give birth, they keep a little bit of placenta, a tiny, tiny little bit, and give it to a homeopathic pharmacy. They can create a remedy, and it is often very, very helpful for many years for the child being born. Yeah? When they have some kind of trouble, they get this placenta remedy, and it all gives some ground and gives them um, just the sense of you're welcome, and you can make that. It's a great support. So placenta is a great support also for many of us where maybe this welcome or connection to the ground is not so great. And some years ago, I discovered that when I treat immigrants that are new here in North America, and they have a hard time landing, that placenta is really helpful as a remedy, especially when I then ask about their history and I hear that their mother's pregnancy with them was a little difficult. So also there, the welcome was a little bit not as enthusiastic as we would hope. So you can do that when you have a practice like that, supported with a homeopathic remedy made of placenta. It's called placenta. I would suggest 30C, and take that twice a week and take it for months, for a long time. It's really helpful. You all can do this, and it's a great preparation for a birthday, for when we really need that land and have that land and then step into the light. Maybe it's even a great preparation for your Christmas. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here with me today, and see you again soon. Bye.